On the other hand, Ramonda got her tools ready and called a few close neighbors over to team up and hoist the freezer onto the truck. Then she took one of them and drove 180 kilometers to the riverside just to keep you company, to accompany me to the river, chop down a tree, dig out the freezer, and without questioning, this act definitely has a shady side. Neighbors were illegal, living in poverty. After promising a restaurant job, they played dumb. But that's not just one sentence. What's going on? Now I'm your coworker, if you could just chill a bit. I won't kill anyone, don't talk, I don't want to, and once they arrived, they split the tasks. The stronger neighbor dug the hole, waited to fill it after a tiring day, and carved a gravestone in spare days. Everything went smoothly. Husband now sleeps by his favorite lakeside, and when he returned to the restaurant, he finally felt at ease just when Tina popped up again. She didn't want her current life disturbed, but Tina was clearly prepared, bringing up a long-buried secret when your father died in the fire. My mom disappeared, and Ramonda thought it was just coincidence, but then Tina dropped a bomb on her the day her mom went missing. She actually went to meet her dad. Ramonda, my mom is connected to your father. But how do you say that? How do I say, my mom has a little backside, because my dad didn't let her go. So she left, went to live with your Aunt Paula. My mom went to stay with my Aunt Paula, because my aunt isn't very nice. You wouldn't know, because you weren't around, and you practically never had contact with your mom. Sometimes she'd say, just treat her like a jerk. With those words, Tina was convinced her mom's disappearance was linked to her parents' deaths, and this was too much for Ramonda, so she could only bring her daughter to consult her sister. What's up, Ramonda? Now with him at home all summer, wife at Ramonda. Cause you gave me that voice. I'm getting skinnier by the day, I've lost weight. Yes, the sister loudly greeted, while stalling for mom, and daughter easily walked into the guest room. Uncle, I'm here. Don't move, and don't say a word. My mom's here, I already heard. She switched on the TV, and to her surprise, the main character was Tina. The sisters were drawn in by the TV sound, while mom listened intently from under the bed. Tina's sister works for the show. Nudged by her, Tina joined a reunion show to heal. It was to raise funds for future treatment, but the host, seeking attention, highlighted the complex ties between Ramonda's parents and Tina's mother. Give a big round of applause for us, Tina, while facing relentless questioning from the other side. After a lengthy mental battle, Tina ultimately cut the show recording short. Augustina, this is done. Ramonda clarified her intention to her sister, and after so many days together, her sister sensed that mom had been holding on to secret about her sister all along. So she made it all clear. Mom has been appearing around. Ken, take a seat. Afraid of scaring her sister, she prepared her mentally first. With dementia and eye problems, how could their aunt live orderly alone? Every time they visited, she could whip up their favorite flaky pastries. Isn't that odd? I remember. But what else do you say? Sister isn't around. Who thought she was building a boat, putting a superstar on board? One's for you, one's for me, who thought she took her phone and all her stuff. Took it so the neighbors could find it, her stuff. Did you see her? Yeah, where is she? Right over there, Mom. What exactly are you doing there? You haven't died yet. I came back to apologize. I don't know, daughter. I have no idea. 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 Neither do I know, Dad. Years of repressed grievances burst forth upon seeing her mom. She instinctively rejected it, fearing if she lingered, it would feel like crashing down as a child. I want to negotiate with her. Why don't we come back? Because we've lost before. So she wanted to cherish it even more. For the first time in over a decade, she was having a calm conversation with, You're not a hallucination. Right, you didn't die. No, my daughter, give me a kiss. Mom felt deeply guilty towards her daughter. After discovering her husband's affair, she chose to move in with her sister the morning of the fire. Ramonda called her aunt to check up on her, yet said nothing about her mom, which bred resentment, but unexpectedly learned the reason from her. Finding out the reason, because your dad was harassing you, because your dad was hassling you, you got pregnant. And your daughter is your daughter, and your sister. That's when Mom realized why her daughter changed drastically in her teens and later ran away, giving birth to Paula at her aunt's. Then she got married and left town. I suppressed you, because you didn't see, Mom. Your reasoning about my daughter is solid. All this is due to what your husband did." She stormed off to confront him, but ran right into her at the carnival with Ting's mom, smashed them both. They didn't see me. Set fire to the gas. It was a windy day, but it quickly caught. They all gobbled her up. There was no time for them to wake up. After that day, Mom wandered in the countryside for several days, intending to say goodbye to her sister before turning. But then the tragedy struck, totally scrambling her already confused sister's memory, so she chose to stay and take care of her. She saw me that time.